everyone, it's the last day of January today, so I thought I'd do something a little bit crazy and I'm going to go get in the sea. So I've come to Lulworth and I'm going to walk all the way up over to Durdle and then get in the sea somewhere over there. Sorry, I know everyone's mainly on my channel for like the mushroom content and foraging stuff, but there's not a lot of mushrooms out at the moment, and I've been doing a lot of saunas and ice baths for the whole of January, so I thought I'd test myself outside. This is where I parked. This is like the main Lulworth car park, and it used to be about £4 for the day, but now it's like £3 for an hour and then £12 for the rest of the day, which is pretty mental. But yeah, it's a very special site, and I think since COVID they've upped the prices because loads of twats came and like wrecked the beaches and stuff. So yeah. So I'm just approaching the lovely steep hill that goes up the cliff, and then I think it's about a half an hour walk to get to Durdle. Beware of the cows. I've only walked a few metres, but I just wanted to get a shot of that view. Beaut, mate. Not gonna lie, I'm absolutely slothing it up this hill. I've got like 10 layers on because I thought it was going to be freezing, but it's actually well hot. Whew, I'm at the top. Cool. Getting in the sea is going to be easy at this rate because I am sweating. It is giving summer today, despite the cold breeze. Bloody lush. Whoa. What a view. So this is the descent down to the cove, and if you've got dodgy knees then you might not do so well, but it'll be worth it. That looks freaking lush, and there's no one there, so if I go down there I've got the whole beach to myself, which is ideal. But I think I'm going to walk a little further and check out the other side too. Just noticed there's some sort of wild cabbage growing down here, and I'm feeling rather famished, so I might have a snack. Just kidding, I'm not going to eat that. Looks proper magical down there. There's literally nobody there, and I just checked the tides and it's the lowest tide right now, so that could be the spot. It'd be lush to go down there as well. It'd be cool to go through the hole, but it's pretty rough, the water. Wouldn't be very sensible considering I'm on my own. I don't want to be that silly girl in the news that has to get rescued from the beach. And all the way down there is another little hole. It'd be cool to go over there, but it's quite a long way. And there's a few people on the beach, so I might go back and Bagsy the private spot over that side, which is called Manor War Beach or Manor War Cove. It's definitely the less popular side of Lulworth. Obviously everyone comes here because they want to see Durdle, which is the main attraction. And they actually miss out on some of the cooler secret spots. Oh, gutted, they've closed it off. I don't really want to be a knob and trespass in case there's like landslides or something, but the rebellious side of me is like, do it. Don't worry, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to have to get rescued. I'm just going to cry instead. I'd imagine that you can still get to it though, but from all the way over there, which is back near the Lulworth car park. But ain't nobody got time for that today. Again, it's a little bit sketchy getting down here. Slippery and steep steps, but the average person would be all right. Ooh, just spotted a wild edible plant down here. Oh shit. Sorry for swearing, I nearly fell. That is sea beet. It is the ancestor to beetroot and Swiss chard. And it's probably down to personal taste, but a lot of people would probably agree that this tastes better than spinach. And it's got nice, thick, crunchy leaves, whereas spinach is a bit more flimsy and mushy. As you can see, it's got these glossy, dark green, thick crunchy leaves. And they're very succulent. There it is, folks, Durdle door. And since the other beach is closed, I am going to walk all the way to the other end. Lots of these little caves going along here. I mean, they don't actually go far inside the rock, but they're just like cute little nap spots. Oh, that's a big one. Let's go in there. This is an awesome spot if you came in the summer and you wanted a bit of shade. Not much happening in here. Looks cozy though. I am so hungry and I didn't bring any snacks. Might have to eat some seaweed. Stare at this cliff face for too long, it gets super trippy. Like, you get like disorientated and forget which direction it's standing in. I feel like maybe I should start running along the beach to like warm myself up a bit before I get in the sea. But I don't want people to see me and think there's an emergency or something, because I've got a huge rucksack on and I'm fully clothed. It's not really appropriate running gear, is it? Right, so I'm nearly at the end now, and that over there, the bit of cliff that's sticking out, is called Bat's Head. And you can probably see the little hole now. I don't know if the little hole's got a name. Just call it the little hole. And that is the view from the way that I came. Okay, I've put my bits down just here in this little nook, this little cranny. Let's do this. I am going to have to be careful here because it does suddenly drop the seabed. So we'll see how far I can step in without being taken out. Wow, it's actually super hot down here right now. Feels like summer. Obviously I'm wrapped up too, so yeah. I'm sure I'll change my mind once I get in the sea. Let's stop talking about it and actually do it. These tiny little pebbles actually feel really nice on your feet. It's not even that cold. Cheeky bit of free foot content there. Sorry for anyone that has a foot phobia, but I'm sure there's others that have a foot fetish out there as well. Sorry, I didn't paint my toenails either for the occasion. They're a bit mank. I'm actually going to do it one more time, because that was fun. That was so nice, and it's not even that bad. Like, it's freezing when you're in and you're like all tingly and stuff, and I've been out the water for 10 minutes and I'm just sat here in my swimming costume and I'm still warm. Definitely recommend people trying that. It was super energizing and it's so much better than going in a public swimming pool. I've always hated public swimming pools because you've got people pissing and sometimes shitting in there, and it's full of chemicals, full of chlorine, so it's so much nicer going in nature. Honestly, if you can conquer freezing cold water, I feel like you can conquer anything. I think I might go and slay a dragon next. Whew, back up on the cliff, guys. I'm absolutely starving. And I just remembered to mention, if you're going to go wild swimming anywhere, then check out the Surfers Against Sewage website, because they have live sewage reports on there. And yes, people are dumping sewage in the UK. Didn't think that was a thing, but this is the state we're in now in this country. So yeah, always worth checking out that website, because you don't want to be swimming in poop. I don't know what the time is because my phone died. I think it's about 4 p.m. and I just managed to get a flapjack and a black coffee from the little cafe that's just over there. I think it's called Man o' War Cafe or something, and they do food normally, but it's a bit late now. But yeah, seems to have been quite a few tourists today, or Dorset is just becoming more multicultural, I don't know. But yeah, for January it was fairly busy, so that's just something to bear in mind for the summer. It gets ridiculous here. I never come here in the summer. I normally go further afield because I just can't be asked with the crowds. On the floor just for 1 minute, and look, isn't that just lovely? Perfect placement, perfect colour. Pretty lush way to spend a Friday off. I don't normally have Fridays off, but I had holiday to use, so I booked it off. And for once, I was blessed with a nice day. Down there on that little head of land, there's a couple of houses, and it just looks absolutely dreamy. Imagine living down there. And they've got a big garden, and then a little forest surrounding. Keep on dreaming, everyone. Not gonna lie, it's super, super crazy and wild of me to be having a coffee at 4:30 in the afternoon, because normally that would mean I'm not gonna sleep tonight. Gonna have to go to the gym and burn it off, lad. I'm almost at the car now, so I might as well log out here. Thanks for joining me. Peace and love.